Okay, guys, Mount Vernon Kid is back. Hope you guys enjoyed the first two characters and why I like them. The next character is actually from DC, and it's a character that I like. I really enjoy this character a lot, and he's a member of the JSA, and his name is Nathan Heywood, aka Citizen Steel. Nathan Heywood is the grandson of the original Commander Steel, Henry Heywood. And Nathan, before he got into the superhero game, and I'm gonna get more into that, he was pretty much on his way to have a very, very promising football career, but he was forced to retire early. You know, he had a very good football career, like I said, but he was forced to retire early due to injuries to his knee, and the bone in his knee completely shattered. And it pretty much the result of that injury, pretty much Nathan had to get his leg amputated, pretty much. So that was all for Nathan's career in football. Wherever you are in the world, American football, if you're in Europe and things like that. Nathan wouldn't let that hold them down too much. So, basically at a family reunion, Nathan was his family was attacked by the Fourth Reich, and this Fourth Reich was a group that was put together by Vandal Savage. They pretty much, they were kind of like, I guess you could say, Nazis. They were, like I said, pretty much neo-Nazis. They had no love for America and things like that. And they pretty much killed off all of Nathan's family. Pretty much every last, his brothers, his mother, they brutally killed everybody. One of the members actually had the ability to turn people into statues, and that's what they did. Now, I'm going to get more into how he became, Citizen Steel. Okay. Pretty much when I'm trying to remember a little bit. The villain, I think his name was Ranchmark, was about to kill, was going to kill Nathan. He stabbed his crutch in his mouth. He put his crutch in Ranchmark's mouth, and causing him to spit up metallic blood all over Nathan. He was spitting up all over Nathan. The thing about it was Nathan, not all of Nathan's family died. His nieces and nephews survived. And the JSA helped them, as well as Dr. Midnight helps him, but he also tells the rest of the gang that his entire body is basically had absorbed all that metallic blood that was spit all over him, and pretty much Nathan goes into a coma. It was kind of weird because while he was in a coma, metallic legs started to grow over his amputated legs. When he realized that he had new legs, he gained, throughout the process, he kind of gained super strength. He was pretty much a living, breathing steel man, pretty much. And he was heavier than that. Like, when he would walk, the ground would nearly crumble under him. So what they did was the JSA, to regulate his strength, they gave Nathan like a special suit. It pretty much acted like a second skin. And that kind of helped Nathan decide on taking up the legacy of his grandfather and becoming Citizen Steel. And he joined the JSA. Now, he's been around for a while. Like I said, Nathan's still around. He's more of a part of the JSA All Stars. And the only problem is, come the whole reboot, we don't know what's going to happen to the JSA or all its members. So it's kind of sad to see that I might not be able to see Citizen Steel anymore. But basically, let me put it like this. It's like, how can I describe? Okay, imagine a wrecking ball coming at you and you let it hit you. You're stupid enough to say, the wrecking balls don't hurt, Well, that's pretty much what happens when if Nathan runs into you. He's pretty much immovable unless he wants to be moved. He's done things that a lot of other heroes with great strength have not been able to do. If you remember the character known as Gog, Nathan actually was able to take him down with a single blow. Something Superman couldn't even do. And it's always been a question of how strong is Nathan? How really strong is he? And we kind of got a gist of that during the whole Gog storyline in the JSA. But it's a good thing that he still has his nieces and nephews around, because I think they kind of keep him sane and keep him from turning in a way. But Citizen Steel is a very cool character. If you don't know a lot about him, research him. You don't have to take my word for it. But he's just a cool character. He's pretty much a walking metallic man. A little similar to Colossus, but not. Colossus can turn off his abilities. Nathan can't. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Citizen Steel. His name sounds cool. And you guys tell me what you think about Citizen Steel. Do you like him? Do you have respect for him? Or do you think he's just wash up? I'll just leave it at that. But other than that, thank you for listening, guys. And I will be back with the last character for this week.